What's going on out there in YouTube land? Hope everybody's having a good day. Or at least decent day. Hope we're getting stuff done. This, that, and the other. Because life is not easy. 22 on the clock. Anyway, thanks for all the likes, shares, subs. The normal stuff. Appreciate it all. It all helps. 33 on the clock just passed. Let's sit here and look and see on what is going on in my little slice of the collective. Oh, hope everybody's pulling through. We got a full moon coming up. I'm gonna have to get in gear and get that video done. Hope everybody made it through that Gemini. I think it was Gemini. Whatever the hell. I can't keep track of everything. That's why I'm not an astrologer. I give them people fucking props. The world before I cut. The world before I cut. Let's see what we got going on after I cut the deck. Hierophant. Never noticed that before. Really interesting. Huh. Never noticed the mushrooms down here in the bottom corner. And this is the second time I've owned this deck. Because the first time I owned it, all that shit got thrown away. Huh. They may be significant to you for some reason. But yeah, I'm getting a sense of, like, you're leading the pack. You're coming in as the page. And showing people that the Ten of Swords is not as big. And you're showing people that quite in all honesty, you're showing people with your light that hard times, yes, they suck, but they're not exactly the end of the world. You just gotta stop, quit moving, and figure shit out. Quite honestly, follow your intuition. So, interesting. Interesting. And with that Hermit on the clarifying deck, Nine of Cups. I mean, it's heading towards the past, but you're standing in your truth, Queen of Swords, with the Devil in reverse. it's almost like you're sitting there with your intuition and you're testing the waters, seeing what's up, regardless of what you're testing the waters on. Two of Cups. You're testing the waters. It's in reverse. You're testing the waters. Two of Cups and Nine of Cups. You're fine-tuning yourself. You're looking at certain stuff. You're coming through anxiety. You're coming through shit. You're opening up a little bit. It's just wouldn't say skeptical, but naturally speaking, you're holding on. You're letting all the BS go. And while you're doing this, somebody's doing this. Well, you technically are too, because by you sitting there and letting all the BS go, it's almost like I'm getting like two people are watching each other and they don't realize each other's watching the other person. You got the Hermit reverse with the Ten of Wands. So it's like coming out of something. Interesting. Kind of like almost like you were doing you, but you're just slowly not doing you. Well, you're still doing you, but you're just toning it down a whole hell of a lot. Yeah, death. Not so much that you're having a death cycle, but you're looking at both sides of the fence. You're looking at both sides of the fence. Six of Wands. You're looking at both sides of the fence, and somebody's... My ear's ringing now like a motherfucker. It's almost like somebody's gonna come in and talk. Somebody's gonna come in. Now, whether you want them to come in or not, and talk or not, King of Wands. It's almost like you're sitting there and you're going to allow it. Yeah, because you know your worth and you can spot breadcrumbing. And you ain't putting up with nothing. You're following your intuition, you're following your gut. And the Five of Swords in reverse. You're not running away from anything. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that you're trying to sit here and wait for drama, but it's almost like you're doing your thing and really not caring, and whoever it is don't like it. It's almost like they're getting feedback from everybody else, or they're having issues with whether it be feelings, whether it be this, whether it be that, whether it be people asking this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. They're not liking it. Interesting. They're not liking it at all. Yeah, because they're having to pull themselves out of a rut. Yeah, they're having to come out a hermit themselves. Yeah. Huh, interesting. Yeah, it's almost like they actually have, it's almost like, I mean, I had a reading come through like this for myself a couple, 3 days ago. But it's almost like either you're living in their head rent free, or people are sitting there, yeah, Queen of Swords, they're having to look at the truth. They're having to sit here and face the truth. Big time. Yeah, what did I say? They're sitting here having to look at shit and, oh, damn. Damn. And that card has been at the bottom of the deck the whole fucking goddamn read. We got the Six of Cups in the upright. Them sitting there kicking their own ass. Another thanking card. The Nine of Cups. And that could be you too. The Nine of Cups. Got Temperance. We got then we have the Three. So yeah, no, somebody's sitting there straight up watching you. The Queen of Cups followed by the Ten of Wands. They're realizing their fuck up. Basically is what I get with that. They're realizing their fuck up big time. Actually, you know what? Let's see here. Give me these two. Give me those. Because that's interesting right there. Anything else for that Queen of Swords and this Three of Swords? Anything else? Knight of Pentacles. They're coming. Somebody's coming in. They realize that they're going to have to come in, and they're going to have to. Yeah, Moon in reverse. They're going to have to go down that smoky trail. Now, give me 1 second, peeps. Way too much coffee, but I'm a coffeeaholic, so it is what it is. Anyway, let's. Knight of Cups. Legitimately fell out the deck and landed right on the Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and is touching the Knight of Pentacles. Or the Page, excuse me. Hermit. with the Four of Swords. Yeah, somebody's thinking, somebody's resting, somebody's sitting here and pondering shit. Because we're just going to leave that card right the fuck there. Yes, we are. I'm also going to clarify these 6 over here. Alright, what do we got here? We got strength, and we got justice. Strength over Knight of Cups, and justice over the Two of Cups. So basically, because you didn't sit there and deter, you held on to what was meant for you. You did what you were supposed to be doing. It's not so much that you've casted this aside, it's just you're like, you know what? You sit there and do you. Whenever you're ready to grow the fuck up and actually realize what the fuck's going on, then you can come back and talk to me. So, oh yeah. And that's why it's, you stood your ground, you didn't budge. You know, 10 of Wands in reverse. Over death? Yeah, no, you're realizing that guess what? It's not worth it. You're moving the fuck on. Like the saying goes, if it's meant to be, set it free. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. You'll see. The Hermit. Hermit likes this reading for some fucking reason. Over the six of Wands? Yeah, no, Hermit. Yeah, exactly. Hermit, stay up looking at that 10 of Wands. You're taking shit over with a fine-tooth comb. You're like, yeah, no, sorry. It's so not worth it. I do not care. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're... Bye. Peace out, home slice. Peace the fuck out. Queen of Swords with the 4 of Pentacles? Come on. You're standing to your truth. You're holding on to what serves you, and you're leaving everything else. Wait, 2 cards. 8 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that shit. Somebody's realizing they had access, now they don't. The world, because you're starting a new cycle. You're going into calmer water. Now let's sit here and clarify this shit right here, because I'm curious about this. Starting a new cycle and going into calmer water. So give me 1 for this. 6, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, no, they're 3 of Cups. Yeah, they're thinking on how they're going to approach. They realize what that 5 of Pentacles in reverse is. They realize that they put themselves out in the cold. They're trying to figure out. They're having to go back into that file cabinet and see what the fuck to do and see on how to fix the situation, basically. If they're smart enough to do it. Because we all know some people are just not smart enough to do it. King of Cups. Yeah. They're having to really look at themselves. What about this 3 of Wands? What about this 3 of Wands? Ten of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Got the 4 of Swords with the Page of Wands. Resting, figuring it out. Like I said, resting. Well, they're fine-tuning. They're fine-tuning. Queen of Swords. Now you cannot make this shit up right here. They both came out at the exact same fucking time. Come on now. Come on now. King and Queen of Swords. We have a legitimate couple on the board. King of Swords over that Queen of Cups. They're having, yeah, logic, you know, is a bitch. Perception's a bitch. Queen of Swords over that Ten of Wands. They're having to look at the facts. They're having to look at what the hell they did. They're having to look at everything. They're having to look at how they acted. They're having to look on how they acted. We have the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Lovers, the Three of Wands. Yeah, they're having to look inside and see what the fuck they did. Get over heartbreak to have a new beginning. Do your inner work. Come one with yourself. And offers coming in from the past. Moving forward, 2201, 2202, moving forward without being stabbed in the back. Come on, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups, or Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the uprights on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're looking, they realize what the fuck they did. So, oh yeah. They realize what the fuck they did. So, well, what can I say? They figured out they played stupid games, so they won stupid prizes, and now, regardless whether it's romantic, friendship, job, whatever the fucking case may be, we don't put titles on shit. I just throw a scenario out there, tell you what I see. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, wait for the next one. I know you guys can't hear it, but after I said that, I heard my neighbor's alarm clock go off. So, but yeah, that looks like that's going to be your reading. So, that would be your read for today, peeps. Until next time, namaste.